I'm Sarah Kim. It's time to take a look at how innovative technologies are changing the entire industry. Joining us today is Liz Augusto, Director of Global X. Great to have you with us, Liz.
Hello, I'm Liz Augusto, Director of Research and Strategy at Global X ETFs.
Let's start with the big picture. How significant is global population aging, and what are the key demographic trends?
The world is experiencing unprecedented demographic shifts. By 2053, the global population of adults aged 65 and older will double to 1.7 billion, representing 1 in every 6 people worldwide. This shift is particularly pronounced among those 75 and older, growing 8 times faster than the general population. These demographic changes present significant healthcare challenges for cost management and care delivery. Older adults have a unique set of healthcare needs, often due to higher incidence of chronic conditions. A striking 95% of individuals over 60 have at least one chronic condition, while 79% manage multiple conditions simultaneously. The financial implications are significant. Hypertension, for example, is the world's most prevalent condition and affects 60% of seniors. The illness carries an average annual cost of $13,500 per patient. Given complexity and frequency of care, seniors make up 16% of the American population, but account for 37% of total healthcare spending.
Thank you, and it ties up into something else. How are innovations in medicine, particularly GLP-1 treatments, addressing these challenges?
The rising prevalence of obesity has led to a surge in associated health problems, particularly in older patients. New treatments targeting obesity show promise not only for weight reduction, but also for addressing multiple chronic conditions common in older adults. GLP-1 treatments were originally developed back in the 1980s to treat type 2 diabetes, though high overlap with other chronic illnesses has opened their use to addressing obesity and its related conditions. In the last few years, we've seen encouraging data on GLP-1's efficacy in treating kidney disease, liver disease, dementia, hypertension, and beyond, all common conditions in seniors. The success of GLP-1s in treating a wider set of diseases has driven rapid market growth, with annual revenues projected to reach $150 billion by 2030, up from $55 billion in 2024. The category includes 13 approved drugs, with 17 more expected by 2030, and 75 ongoing clinical trials exploring new applications. Market leaders Eli Lilly and Novo Nordisk anticipate annual revenues per treatment to exceed $20 billion by 2030, reflecting the growing importance of these therapies in managing age-related health conditions.
As you mentioned, it's interesting how the efficacy of GLP-1 treating a wider range of diseases. With that in mind, what role will technology play in managing elderly care?
The healthcare system faces a perfect storm. As the patient population ages, doctors are also getting older. 1/3 of U.S. physicians are expected to retire over the next decade. By 2036, the U.S. could face a physician shortfall of up to 86,000 doctors. This creates notable challenges for healthcare. Fewer doctors trying to care for a growing patient pool, needing increasingly complex care. To help bridge a growing care gap, technology will be fundamental to care delivery. Wearable sensors hold particular promise for seniors' care. They enable medical teams to customize treatment based on real-time healthcare data, automatically alert emergency services during critical events like falls, and even provide timely medication reminders or automated delivery for those who struggle with adherence. These devices are increasingly smart, with an estimated 950 AI-enabled medical device approvals in the United States. Surgical robots could also play an important role in addressing the surging demand for orthopedic procedures common in seniors. By 2030, hip replacements are expected to soar by 142% and knee replacements by 190%. By then, 2/3 of all hip replacements are expected to be performed robotically. The benefits extend beyond efficiency. Robotic assistance typically leads to faster recovery times, reduced post-operative pain, lower infection rates, and shorter hospital stays.
Thank you for sharing your insights with us today.
Thank you for having me. I will see you again next time.
This time, we looked at how innovative technologies in the healthcare sector are changing the entire industry. I'll be back next time.